Hello guys, it's me. It's Mark and Gariana Free. It's Friday, which means a new reaction scene. It's the last episode, the next step we are reacting to today. Super exciting. I'm very excited, but I'm also very nervous. Yeah, that sums up my emotions really. So today we are going to be reacting to episode 24 of the next step. It's called It All Comes Down to This, which it very much does. But next week I am going to be reacting to another next step thing, because on the TV schedule it says that there's a next step special. It's a Dancemania podcast thing airing on CBBC. I don't really know any details about it, so please don't ask me. I have no idea. Even on the description in the TV guide it says that it hasn't been announced yet. So follow the next step. I'm sure they'll give us details soon, but I'm going to be reacting to that next week. We're going to see what it's all about. I don't even have any theories for it because I just don't know what it is. But my theories for today: J. Crews do their final group routine. We're going to see Rochelle do her final routine. Or are we? We're going to see A-Troop do their final routine. But my prediction is Rochelle is not going to do her solo. She'll block it. She'll watch herself on the screen. She'll watch herself with A-Troop and she'll be like, damn, I made the wrong decision. And then she'll ask A-Troop like, hey, can I dance with you guys? And then they'll be like, yeah, sure. Even though Sean said to them that whoever dances, no, if the lineup for the dance changes and it isn't the same ones that danced in the first dance, they'll get disqualified. So I think that's where the quote, we might be burning our dance careers to the ground, but there's no one else I'd rather do it with, comes from. But I just don't get why Rochelle wouldn't want to dance solo. Like, she seemed very confident about her choice. I'd much rather her development lead her to like be confident in her decision. I don't want her to go running back to the team. But I've had that theory for a long time now, ever since we saw the trailer, and I said that it looked like Rochelle, who was on Finn's shoulder at the very front, because you see the blonde hair. Yeah, I just think Rochelle is going to end up dancing with the next step and then they'll get disqualified. Also, what else? Oh, there'll be B-Troop in this episode as well, because they still have to do that dance that they did in the trailer. And because we're going to see B-Troop, I'm hoping we'll see Clued, because I don't like the idea that they just kiss and then that's it. They're not going to speak to each other again, because it's literally like they had this much development, then they kissed, and then they're going to have no development again. Which responsible adult is going to be with B-Troop if Emily and Nick are both at Dancemania? Plot holes. Emily will also make her decision in this episode, no doubt, and I think she's going to choose Michelle, because this picture that the next step uploaded, it looks like Nick is kind of giving her a handshake as if to say good luck and I'll miss you. And Emily kind of looks sad. It doesn't look like she just agreed to stay with Nick. So I think she's going to choose Michelle. I don't know. I'd like to hear that Summer gets her Face of Absolute taken off her, because that hasn't been mentioned since. I'd like to see Miss Angela. I'd like to see just plot holes being filled, but I don't think they will be. And like I said a few reaction videos ago, I'm not going to show what the cliffhanger is. Well, actually, if it's bad and if it's underwhelming, like if it's just something like B-Troop can't go to nationals, which we already had a theory about, I'll show it. That's not a good enough cliffhanger for me to not show you. No, that's a bad enough cliffhanger for me to show you. We probably should get on to watching now. I've been filming for 7 minutes 21 seconds and I still haven't started, so.
Listen, when Michelle was here, she made me an offer. She wants to do a tour together.
You're leaving?
Hang on. There's no upbeat music for this previously. It's just nothing. Am I gonna cry already?
Tomorrow night's the finale, and we're dancing against Rochelle.
You're also dancing against J. Crews. I feel like they've just forgotten that there's actually 2 more competitors, not Rochelle, just by herself. And also, Summer's a jazz funk dancer again, but we're not going to get into that. You know, we're going to be happy. Last episode. This is the last time we're going to have to see these talking heads.
And we get to face off against Rochelle.
I would have really liked it if Ozzy was a bit more sympathetic towards Rochelle. Like, after everything. Like, I know she went against the team, but especially after the last episode where he was saying how no one takes him seriously and stuff. I would have liked to see a more mature one, like, oh, he's just noticed Rochelle is by herself now. And he's debating whether to go help her, but he feels loyal to the team. Just something like that.
Part of me wished I had A-Troop support.
Yeah. Honestly, Rochelle, I think you just got to accept it. Like, you made your decision. You can't expect the next step to be on your side, even though they should be polite competitors, you know. But yeah, I just don't want Rochelle to go back to them. I literally feel like she needs to just stick it out, because that's what she decided to do.
Good luck.
Me too.
That is how you be a good competitor. You wish your competitor good luck. You don't have to mean it. You don't have to be like, oh, I hope you win. But wish them luck, you know? You're all in it together.
If Maria's in charge of my career after Dancemania, then leaving A-Troop was worth it.
Wasn't she 5 seconds ago just saying, I wish how I had A-Troop in my corner? you know, I'm real sad. And now she's like, it was all worth it, because I get to be with Maria. What is this? What's this development, please?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, anything from my partner?
Oh no, he's just called Emily his partner.
Yeah, I do. You and Michelle, it makes sense.
I'm more sad for Nick than I am for Emily, and I feel like it's because Emily's done nothing this season. Like, let's be real, she's been bad at her job. She hasn't really done much. She hasn't come out of the office very often. She walks away from the dancers when they need her help. I'm more sad for Nick, bless him. He's just got friends with Emily, he loves Emily. Now she's leaving him.
I feel like Emily's taught me enough that I can keep the studio going on my own.
But wait, Nick's not by himself, is he? He's got a partner, Miss Angela. Did Nick forget about Angela as well?
Can I give you some advice before the big finale performance tonight? I would love that.
I feel like it's not going to be good advice. It's going to be something like, imagine if it's take out all of your acro tricks. Just like they told her in the World of Dance finale. We'd need to talk, TNS, if that was it. Ozzy! Are we going to have a Shazzy moment, please? Please, please show me a mature Ozzy.
What's Rochelle doing talking to Maria?
She's just talking to the judge. What? No. We're literally going to have Ozzy go backwards again? After the last episode where he was mature? Please, no. The last episode, why are we ganging up on Rochelle? Literally, she's allowed to talk to the judges.
I will reveal to my fellow judges that you were injured 2 nights ago in your solo division.
Didn't also Briar get injured during World of Dance? And she danced anyway?
Wait until A-Troop finds out.
Point 174, why I don't like A-Troop. What was the point in developing Ozzy and getting him to get A-Troop to look at him more maturely if he's literally not even gonna speak to Rochelle and get the actual story out of it? So stupid. Like, Rochelle doesn't even look happy, does she? If they were like shaking hands and being all mischievous, then maybe, but she doesn't even look like she's into the deal.
I thought it would be a dream to sign with Maria's company, but not like this.
So Rochelle's not going to want to win, is she? Because she doesn't want to be part of Maria's thing. So maybe she tells A-Troop what she told her, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, join us. And then A-Troop will get disqualified, Rochelle will get disqualified, Jones's crew will get signed to Maria, and they'll be happy because they don't have to be with Maria. Have I just worked out the plot? Maybe. Even when we're gone, Noah! Oh.
I just felt like I really needed to challenge myself to see if I could fly on my own.
Right, I'm not even oh. Okay. Crying. Oh, Summer.
I'm sorry.
Save it, Rochelle.
Oh my god, I just nearly started crying again because of anger. Why would they have Ozzy say that? We just had mature Ozzy come through and Ozzy's... Did he not see her crying? Like, I get that he thinks that Rochelle's going to take this offer, but literally, did Summer tell him to shush though?
Save it, Rochelle.
We stan. Rochelle stands. How can you hate Summer now, please? We stan Summer! But she's literally leaving. Why don't you just like stay in your room? Why do you have to leave the whole building, Rochelle? Have you got your plane booked or anything?
What if there was a way we could dance our best, but never have to sign that contract?
So Summer's gonna suggest it. We stand Summer. Woo!
I thought essentially what she meant was, I'm way too good for you guys, and I need to leave.
That's the way she did it though. She wasn't emotional. She should have been more emotional, really, to show development. It is really cute. I am glad that they've come back together. It's just annoying me that they were so against Rochelle and now they're instantly like, oh, we love her again because she's dropping out and because she said that she's sorry. It's like they have no integrity within them to kind of be the better person. Even then, like, it was only Summer who told Ozzy to shush, and she was the one who said that she forgives her, and she was the one who said that she understands. Like, I don't know, it's a two-sided thing. I don't think I'm too bothered by it, ultimately. But I just think that A-Troop should have apologised to Rochelle as well, even if it was just for slamming the door in her face, because that was unnecessarily rude. A-Troop overall just seem to only like people when it suits them, honestly. Knowing that they're just going to dance and not win, though, it's kind of underwhelming for me. So I don't know what the cliffhanger will be. Amy's just sitting there in tears. Bless her.
We might be burning our dance careers to the ground, but I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Hang on, I've just had a thought though. Why didn't Rochelle just report Maria? Because she's the one in the wrong. Like, you can't just tell someone that you're going to basically lie to win. So why didn't they just report her? Because, like, Rochelle is friends with Jones. I can understand why A-Troop might want Jones to get Maria, but Rochelle's friends with him, so surely she'd want to warn him and wouldn't want him to go through the same. So why didn't they just all report her to Sean and to everybody? And, like, because didn't she say she's already been in contact with a magazine and stuff? So they could easily just prove it somehow.
This dance is absolutely incredible.
It's okay. It's not amazing me so far, honestly.
The way they incorporated the raft into the story of their dance, I'm really impressed.
What an honor it is to compete against these amazing dancers over the past 4 nights.
Would they still be saying this if they knew that they had a chance of winning? Or are they saying this because they know that they don't have to compete against them? Once again, this is kind of like A-Troop being a little bit two-faced here, because I don't think they'd be complimenting them so much and respectful of them if they knew they still had to compete against them. You know what I mean? Okay, but where did Rochelle get her costume from? Like, did she bring it just in case? And also, how can Summer be playing Alice if she was last minute replacing Rochelle? And Rochelle is playing the Queen of Hearts, so who was playing Alice before Summer rejoined A-Troop if Rochelle already had her role? Love it already. That was sick. Oh! Come on, let me like a dance, please. And can we appreciate Summer's emotion, please? But I am kind of thinking, if they knew Rochelle just walked on the stage, surely they'd stop her and be like, what's going on? Not just watch them. Dunno. Let me watch the dance. When their redemption round got revealed as musical theatre, didn't they all object to musical theatre and say that they don't do it, they don't like it, they're not used to it, Ozzy hates it? This is musical theatre. They have done musical theatre before, haven't they? Why did they object to it so much? I love this dance so far though. I think it's great. I'm just confused about the whole musical theatre thing, honestly. And I'm also questioning where Rochelle got her costume from, because did she just bring it with her in case she competed with the next step? I think it would have been cooler if she came out in her normal costume and she danced so well that you couldn't even notice that she was in her normal costume and not in a character costume. I feel like that would have been a really cool element to add. Like, she played the role so well you didn't even notice. That dance was amazing though, and I think it might be my favourite dance, like, of the whole season, potentially.
I choose not to say goodbye to A-Troop and essentially the next step, because it'll always be a home for me.
Oh, just like how Michelle said that she's not saying goodbye, she's saying see you later. But I still feel like you've got to maybe tell your dancers that you've left. At least find out what's going to happen. Oh my gosh, hang on a second. Let's take a second to look at Nick's tie and his little thing. That's so cute. Only Nick could do that. But Emily, just find out what happens. Literally, why'd you have to leave now?
We are not professional dancers.
Wait. Does this mean we can still go to nationals?
Yeah!
Don't give me the sick joke. No. Do not take all the hard work away from B-Troop that they've been doing all bloody season for you to say, we can go to nationals now, it's fine. No, you said you were going to Dancemania. You were willing to let nationals go, so let it go. Own up to your decisions. Literally, if A-Troop goes to nationals now, I'm going to be so fuming. Yes, B-Troop! Best troop! Everything was made of.
Looks like I've got a big decision to make.
No. No way is Nick gonna go up to B-Troop and say, do you know what? A-Troop, they're not professionals anymore, so you're gonna go back to B-Troop. They're gonna compete at nationals. No, after no rehearsals all season. Do you know what I said though in the Discord chat? I literally said it'd be so cute if A-Troop danced to stand up as their final dance, but B-Troop are dancing to stand up as their final dance. Presley embodying a little bit of Eldon there.
I don't want either to be disappointed, but only one can go to nationals.
Yes, B-Troop, who have bloody rehearsed. Why are they actually looking so concerned, like, why are you in our studio? Why are you continuing the legacy of the next step that we abandoned? Why are you guys working hard? Why are you doing rehearsals? Like, look, literally, look at Kingston's face and Lily's face and Heath's face and Piper's face. What are they so disconcerted about? After all of that development, Rochelle's shaking her head at B-Troop and saying, what happened to live as a team, die as a team, but do it as a team? Is the next step not a team as a whole, or is it just A-Troop? Are we not sticking together with our B Troopers? Are we not supportive of each other? Like Rochelle said that A Troop is? This is actually a joke. If this is the ending and the cliffhanger is who will go to nationals, no.
Izzy's a great dancer, but she's not better than me.
Oh, shut up, Ozzy. Shut up now.
Flashback.
I have totally underestimated her.
B-Troop is actually really good this year.
Well, obviously, that's because you're on the team. But today I realized that she's a really great dancer.
End of flashback.
We deserve to go to nationals over B Troop.
Why? Have you rehearsed? Because you disqualified yourself from Dancemania? The entitlement of A Troop. Like, just as I thought, oh, maybe A Troop are redeeming themselves. No. Then they do this. No. I'm not. I'm actually, I know there'll be someone in the comments saying, it's just a TV show. I know, but I've been watching this for 7 years. 7 years of my life have been dedicated to this show. If this is how it ends, with me hating A Troop, no.
If B Troop thinks that they're just gonna come in and take our spot, they got another thing coming.
Take what spot? They're not taking your spot, they're literally still called B Troop. They're not calling themselves A Troop, are they? They're not taking anything away from you. You said you didn't want to go to nationals. Henry was one of my favourites.
A Troop made their choice. They chose Dancemania. We're going to nationals.
Yes, Jude. Can Jude just preach it for the people in the back that are like, oh, I don't like B Troop, I like A Troop. Jude, say it again. Say it again, Jude. Say it again.
We're going to nationals.
Yes, yes, Jude. We stand Jude. We stand Jude. Yes. If Summer says, oh, I want to go to nationals now. No. Just no. If only I knew what was to come. Honest opinions on stand-up though, it wasn't the strongest dance. I feel like the dance that they did for Gavin was a lot stronger. Why has Summer got that look on her face? She knew they were going to nationals, but now that she's not going, she doesn't like it. What actually is going on?
I love B Troop, but there's no way they're gonna take away our chance at winning nationals.
What do you mean your chance? You haven't rehearsed at all.
Is this an actual joke? What? Okay, I love B Troop, but there's no way they're taking away our chance at nationals. B Troop was always going to, I'm so far away. B Troop was always going to bloody nationals. You were going to Dancemania. When if Summer was still on B Troop, she'd be like, we're going to nationals, not A Troop. Why have they made Summer like this? It's an actual joke. Who wrote this? Who wrote A Troop to be so bloody entitled that they think they should be going to dance? They're literally acting like B Troop's taking it away from them, but they've been rehearsing all season.
There's only one team going to nationals, and it sure isn't yours.
Look at Amy's face. She's like, no, we're gonna get chosen.
Game on.
Cliffhanger. Not watching it again.
You honestly telling me that's how it ends? Look at this. This is tears. I have tears in my eyes. Let me turn this down. I have tears in my eyes. My eyes are red from Why is Summer going against B Troop when B Troop helped her and recruited her when she got kicked out of A Troop? When she was sad that A Troop didn't want her anymore, B Troop had her. And then B Troop supported her when she wanted to go to Dancemania. And now she's like, game on. I literally want to swear. That is the anger I'm feeling right now. This is actually a joke. Who wrote this? Who wrote for A Troop to be like this? Why didn't they just walk into Studio A and be like thinking, oh, nationals might be a possibility, and then they see B Troop and they're like, you know what, you guys go, you deserve it. Show development. Especially after your scenes with Rochelle and everything, and you just said live as a team, die as a team, we're always a team. You're not acting like a team now, are you? No, the episode had so much potential. The beginning was so good. I loved how A Troop was supportive of Rochelle and they sacrificed themselves and everything. I thought maybe that this is development between everybody. Rochelle said how much she loves the next step. Emily left the bloody next step because she saw it as a family. It's not very family now, is it? I'm so angry. Like, that is not how. Because imagine if season 8 doesn't happen. We're ending... No.
A little later.
Right, let me get... Okay, so, the beginning of the episode, I really liked it, how Rochelle was approached and everything. It seemed a little bit like World of Dance, how, you know, they told her to dull it down on the tricks and stuff, and then she ended up losing. But I loved the video, I loved how they played Even When You're Gone. I loved all the stuff. I didn't really understand why Emily left when she did, and I absolutely hate the ending. I don't care what anyone says in the comments. That if you love it, that's fine, you're entitled to your opinion, but how can you go to a, like, how can you say, like, this is what A-Troop did. They knew that going to Dancemania they wouldn't get to compete at nationals anymore. That's what they thought, that's what they knew. They went, they let that dream go. B-Troop took that dream upon themselves. They didn't complain then because they weren't going, so it was fine. They go to Dancemania, get themselves disqualified, and now they want it back. No, you made your decision. You can't take that away from B-Troop when B-Troop have been rehearsing all season. They've been at rehearsals, they've done the dances, they've been working hard. You haven't been working hard at all for Dancemania. I fully don't understand, because the whole time they're at Dancemania, like, even the fact that they pulled Rochelle into the dance and let her dance with them, that was because they felt like they were a family and they needed to stick together and do what was right. And then they go back to the studio and they try and take the dream away from B-Troop. No, that is not it. The audacity and the entitlement is beyond me, and I hate it. I hate A-Troop, I don't like it. Especially Summer, who was the first person to say to Rochelle that she forgives her and that she knows what it's like to feel out of place and stuff. She's just going to walk back into Studio A and say to B-Troop that it's game on. What? After B-Troop took you on their team, and then when you left them to go to Dancemania, they still supported you? You're going to turn around and say that you want it back now? No. I hate it. I don't understand why they wrote it. Like, unless they have the idea that they want everyone to hate A-Troop. But I know that there'll be people like, oh, well, B-Troop are just B-Troop, A-Troop is no. I'd also just like to say that this has nothing to do with dance ability. So even if you think A-Troop are better dancers, that does not automatically entitle them to now being able to do nationals, when they gave up on that and they've allowed B-Troop to rehearse all season and they've had no problem with it. They only now want to do it because they haven't got anything for themselves. I fully don't understand anyone that is going to back up A-Troop on that decision. Why are they all so entitled? Especially, like, I'd expect it from maybe Rochelle. No, I wouldn't actually, after the development she's had this episode. No, none of them should have been like that. They all should have been open to leave and let B-Troop take over. If anybody, I'm most disgusted in Summer and how she was like, game on. Have you just forgotten everything? Yeah, and also, I just thought, Emily didn't even get a good goodbye. She walked off. She walked off. She didn't get a goodbye. She's gone. Even if she'd gone back to the studio with Nick, but we knew that she was going to leave, then she could have had a goodbye at the beginning of season 8 even. And also, we didn't even see any Cleo and Jude. The last time we saw them, they kissed, that was it. They weren't even confirmed to be a couple. We didn't see Miss Angela at all. We didn't see Summer lose her face of absolute dance. So we still got all these bloody plot holes. Anyway, guys, if this reaction entertained you, leave a like, comment down below, anything. I don't know, you can share your opinion. Even if you disagree with me, that's fine, but at least, like, it's my channel. I've expressed my opinion, that's what it's for. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are and everything. Bye guys, thanks for watching. I love you all. I'm just not sure I love the next step anymore. Oh, that makes me yeah, bye. I'm in such an emotional, yeah, bye, thank you for watching.
Don't need no